All right, guys, well, I'm back today with another Amazon deal alert video. And warning, do not watch this video if you don't want your credit card balance to go up, your debit card balance to go down, or Amazon trucks up and down your driveway for the next few days. You've been warned. Now let's dig into these deals. We're going to talk about some very impressive deals, and a lot of these are going to be limited time deals that will expire or end soon. Once they start selling out, the prices may go up, so you may want to jump on these as soon as possible. If they happen to be sold out, when you go look for the links in the description below, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss the next ones. One that's going to go fast is this SDOK EDC knife right here. Now, there is 3 color variations available, and they all generally sell for $40. Full tang design, 14C 28N steel, G10 handles, a really nice design, as well as a Kydex sheath with a locking clip and a little thumb spot right there to help get that knife out of there really easily. Now, these generally sell for $40. The black on black is the only one that's on sale right now, and that is 34% off down to $24.50, the cheapest I've ever seen it. Seems like SDOK EDC is putting on one knife a week on dramatic clearance to just blow them out, and the black on black version of this knife right here is what they've selected. 14C full tang fixed blade with G10 and a Kydex sheath for $24.50 is unheard of and insane. This will be gone very quick. The next deal I want to talk about, which will also go pretty quick, is this survival multi-tool right here. Now, I've reviewed something similar on this on the channel in the past, and when I reviewed it, they generally went for right around $25-ish, and this one is the same price, except this one is 50% off. The last time that happened, these sold out within a day, and these are 50% off at $11.99. In a nutshell, you have a flashlight in the front with 3 different modes. Now, is it the best flashlight in the world? No, but it's pretty darn good, and if this was just a flashlight for $11.99, it would be worth it. Really nice center spot, a great flood around it, and it works out really well, nothing super fancy. Now, you can unthread this part right here, and you can have access to that replaceable battery if you did want to swap out that battery for this particular light. Now, right below that, you can actually unthread right at the knurling, and you have a survival whistle. Listen to this thing. It is a very usable survival whistle. A lot of times those things are kind of junk or novelties. That actually is pretty good if you were stranded and needed to use that. Another spot right at the knurling right here that we can unthread is going to be accessing the fire steel. Now, this one also has a removable striker, and it works out really well. I have tested it. Now, you can see the individual marks to kind of show you guys what's next. From there, you can actually access the window breaker. And for me, the window breaker is a massive carbide bit on the end of this thing that'll bust right through glass. So if you are trapped in a car and you're looking around, you can't get out, you pop that window out there. That works out really well. Or if it's a post-apocalyptic zombie scenario, you can use that to pop out a window and gather supplies. Again, when you're roaming around escaping the hordes, $11.99. If you didn't have a survival tool or something in your pack, like, that's a really good option to have at that price point. Now, speaking of good options, EDC packs and storage, this little setup right here is pretty darn awesome. Now, this is the Hot Mech tool pouches, and this has a mesh window up at the front, but on top of that mesh window, it has reflective strips on the side. Now, you can see how these will actually reflect, and I don't know if you can see on camera how reflective they are, but that's going to be high vis in nighttime situations, or if you're shining the lights in the trunk of your car to look for your tool bag or emergency kit pack. There is a 3-pack, and there is mesh right here, so you can actually see what's in them. If you've kind of forgotten which pack is what, you can be like, oh yeah, the tools are in this one, or the medical supplies are in this one. They come with that carabiner, hooking them together. But that 3-pack is absolutely awesome. Great quality zippers, great quality materials, and a touch above other packs, even 2 or 3 times as much, with that reflective stripping and mesh at the front. And this mesh is not like flimsy mesh. Like, it is going to be like scratch resistant. It's not going to tear up. It's actually pretty darn good mesh. And this 3-pack generally sells for $13, on sale for $11.99. And then on top of that, there is actually a clickable code for a limited time to drop the price of the 3-pack of $10.19. That is about $3.33 per little EDC pouch. smoking deal. I buy this stuff and show it to you guys so you don't have to kind of buy it to try out. I buy it prior, and this is worth every penny in my opinion. Another really good deal that I just purchased and featured on another video is this guy right here. Now, it's a USB-C recharging flashlight with a magnetic base. It's got the standard light, and you've got 2 modes, and you can long press to go into a turbo mode, which is up to 800 lumens. This one also features a 1200 milliamp battery, a defensive strobe, and an alert SOS. Now, they sold these one for $10, which actually sold out after my video posted. And then they had a 2-pack for $20. Well, the 2-pack is the only thing left, and it's actually the lowest price in 30 days at 5% off at $18.99, making these about $9.50 per flashlight for this flat flashlight with that magnetic base. Love this right here. Really love the quality of this light, especially at that price point. So you may want to jump on that before those sell out. Now, a lot of guys were asking for budget watches, and they've been watching this channel for a while. Notice I haven't talked about watches in a while. Don't worry, I'm getting back into it. I kind of go through phases and cycles. But you guys have been asking, so let's talk about it. Recently picked up a Timex Expedition just to see the quality in 2025 versus the price. This is actually what started my watch addiction, and it's a great first watch. It's from a company, Timex, that's darn good for the price point. And then there's also from a company with a lot of history and good quality. They also have the Indiglow, which you can press and illuminate the dial. They also have Lume on the hands. Great reliable movement in here. It's a quartz movement with 50 meters of water resist. These generally go for 50. I think they're worth 50, but when you can find them for a deal like I did on Amazon, it's worth even more. Now, this is 27% off, and this version that's on sale is similar to this, but there's a few different color variations down to $35.99, give or take a few dollars depending on what color you want, and that is 27% off. Again, I'll link that in the description below if you were interested in a budget watch. Now, another fixed blade knife, that's a very interesting one, is actually from Citine. This one features Aussate steel, micarta handles, and 2 color variations with a Kydex sheath and a more traditional clip right here. And that clip is actually on a rotating pivot, which is nice. You can carry that at a 45-degree offset. Super ergonomic, really nice sheath interface. Love the attention to detail on this guy. And these generally sell for $30, on sale for $26.99. And they have a clickable code to drop the price to $25.64 on this knife. So a really good deal right there if you were interested in that Citine. Now, there's a couple of 704 gear knives. The Midnight Scout with G10 handles and true 110-layer Damascus steel. These generally sell for $45. This is a tip-up carry, completely reversible pocket clip for left and right-handed carry, ball bearing action, and I love the rock solid lockup on these. These are on sale for $29.99. Now, when we went to put these on sale, we also accidentally put the full-size Urban Rangers with 110-layer Damascus steel on sale as well, and we just left the price on sale. So these generally sell for $45 as well. Same G10 handles, completely reversible pocket clip, deep carry clip, great lockup and great action on these guys. You can actually get the bonus finger flip with the meat of your fingers on there. Just love the balance of these knives, especially at the price of $29.99. So we're just going to leave that on sale as well. But a lot of those sales are expiring soon in the 704 gear ones, so you may want to jump on them. If you were looking for an EDC pouch that had slightly more organization than this right here, a lot of guys wanted to grab some of the ones I featured in the last video I did of the $10 and under. I even featured a couple of $13 EDC pouches. Well, those sold out within about an hour of the video posting. And I hope if you guys missed it, you're watching this video now, because this Viperade pouch, amazing zipper quality on here, great quality of the pouch itself. This is going to be a long-lasting pouch. You've got these hook and loop, or not hook and loop, you've got kind of the molly in the front. You've got slots in here to slide things in if you wanted to store it and have quick access. Love this pouch, especially at the price point. These generally sell for $16 for the black on black, on sale for $13.99, the cheapest I've seen it in a while. And the last thing I want to talk about is an EMHT II knife. This is one of their folding knives, a brand new one that they just released with a sweeping blade profile. 4 color variations available. You've got red and black, black on black, pink on black, and green on black, I believe. all $27.99, but they have a company-wide redeemable code for 10% off, dropping the price a little over 25 bucks. Completely reversible pocket clip. The pocket clips on these are a little bit thinner than the ones we use on ours, but still really good. Great lockup, great action on that crossbar design. So for about 25 bucks, hard to pass up this guy if you haven't tried it out. I love the high-vis orange for emergency situations if you happen to drop it in the grass or camping or things like that. But you know the drill. Let's shove this in the algo. Let's push this out there, because the more views these get, the better videos I can make, the more deals I can find and negotiate, and the longer I can keep doing this on YouTube. I greatly appreciate your support. And again, if you're looking at a lot of these and they happen to be sold out, that's what happens on this channel when we post videos. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and clicking that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.